Hello, my name is Emily Rose, and I am a professional Lenormand and tarot reader. And today we are here to learn everything we need to know about the letter card in Lenormand. Let's go ahead and get started. If we think back to when Lenormand was first coming into prominence and when the first deck was published, so this would be in the late 18th century, early 19th century, letters were really how people communicated if they weren't, living together, living right next to each other. So the letter can represent a lot of different things when it comes to Lenormand. Our modern association with the letter is likely something to do with a bill because we tend to get a lot of bills in the mail that come in the form of a letter. And that is absolutely something the letter can represent in Lenormand. But if we are thinking back into the olden days there, the letter can also represent something like an invitation or an offer. Maybe someone got invited to a wedding or a soiree of some kind. The letter can also represent an offer, like a job offer of some sort as well. In addition, the letter is correspondence, right? A lot of people corresponded that way. That was the main mode that people living in different parts of the country or even different towns, that was how they could connect and communicate. So the letter can also just simply represent correspondence or replies. And what I have found in kind of our modern context is that the letter tends to represent anything in writing. So this could be like texting or email. And I see the birds representing actual verbal conversation. So that's kind of the differentiation between the letter and the birds when it comes to communication. But the letter is absolutely a communications card, typically in the form of writing. If we are in a work context, I tend to see the letter representing documentation of some form. It can show contracts, paperwork, things like that. If you're wondering about, will I get a job offer? And then the letter shows up, that's a really good indication as long as you have positive cards surrounding that. If we are in a health context, I tend to see the letter representing some type of paperwork. So this could be like insurance forms. This could be representative of like blood work, some type of report that you get about your health, x-rays, things that you're getting an actual report on of some kind. And if we're in a financial context, you want to think of along the same lines of documentation and paperwork. So this could be like a bank statement. This could be a check. I'd probably want something else, money related next to that for a check, but it represents kind of the paperwork part of things in those contexts most of the time. If you would like to learn more about the letter card in Lenormand, I do have a page that you can access down below that has sample card combinations and example spreads in it. And if you would like to learn more about Lenormand, I do have a free 3-lesson mini course, which also comes with a workbook. And you can find that at emilyrosedivination.com/mini course. Thank you all so much for joining me.